Hello and welcome everybody to Technical Tuesdays Volume 3. Today's date is the 1st of July. New month, new start for the market and our profits. Okay, so last month wasn't too tough, as you guys know. We did have around 3 weeks losing streaks. We had some good trades, but again, the markets was kind of low on volatility, and the volume, there was nothing going on major really. It was probably good for the scalpers, but you know, we don't look at that kind of stuff. So, okay, I reviewed last week's Volume 2 Technical Tuesdays last night. And I was pleased to see that, you know, most of the technical analysis and the views actually played out like nearly to the T. Also, okay, so I'm just going to go through the pairs, and I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter because I need to go out. We've got a few people coming up today to the office, so very important day for us. So yeah, I'm going to just start with the euro as per usual. Okay, so as you can see, on the euro. Sorry about that. Weeklies, I've been going on about this weekly high-low formation that's been going on for quite some time now in a very choppy manner. And as you can see, we did in fact, for the last 3 or 4 weeks, we did in fact hold price over this 1.3480 to 1.3500 level. And I said as long as we stay above that level, we are in fact bullish. Okay, so for us to be bearish, we would have to take out that 1.35 level. Simple as that. So with that being said, down to the daily, as you can see, euro is advancing. We did have up, down, up, down, up, down, lots of choppy behaviour on the euro, but as you can see on this daily, we do in fact have divergence, bullish divergence. We were long on this last week. We did take a few pips. I did close on Friday because I was long Euro yen. I was long GBP USD, and last night I got long Aussie dollar, which I'm going to go over in a minute. Okay, so euro now. People are saying, "Oh, sell, sell." This is no sell zone whatsoever. We've got this resistance here that we're just touching on. This resistance was former support for the neckline of this double top here. Now we're coming back up. We broke the trend line, breakout, retest, continuation. Target, I am actually saying that euro is going to come up back and see 1.4. Yeah, I'm 80% sure it's going to come up and see 1.4 because in the in an uptrend, as you can see, it's held the higher low, and obviously in an uptrend it needs to go now and form a higher high. And the only way it's going to form a higher high is by taking out 1.4. So people on the euro, people asking, everyone's messaging me asking me about the euro. It's been a mess lately, but the next level, the next target on the upside for euro is 1.3750, and this is why. Simple flat cloud resistance here. That's the next level. If we do break that, we haven't got anything really until we get to 1.4 and beyond. So this could be the start of something crazy for the euro. And again, if we go over to Swissy, we do have 170 pips to the downside to go on Swissy. And if you don't know, USD Swiss franc and Euro USD hold correlation. And when this falls, euro goes up. Simple as that. I don't actually trade the Swissy. I just use it as like a basically, you know, I just look at it to support any euro bias I have. Say if Swissy's at major resistance and euro's at major support, then I will obviously trade that euro off the support, as long as I see a few confluences on both of the pairs. So here we go, euro, that's my view on the euro. As you can see, we are in this bit of a messy range, but yeah, 1.3750 next upside target for euro. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to move on. Right, GBP USD weekly. Okay, so again, formation, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. We have the moving average and we have the Kijun spread out. There's no sells going on here. We are above the 200 MA. The Ichimoku, the Kumo cloud is spread open, which indicates there's huge downside support there, and we are just in uptrend altogether. So there's no, you know, you got to be crazy to start selling against this thing. Okay, so daily. Okay, so daily. I'll tell you, I was in this trade yesterday and I put it on Instagram, the before and after shot, which I'll go over in a second. But this is A, B, C retracement, D. We are approaching D1 minus 27, which is 1.7139, and then D2 is 1.7325. I do in fact think this 1.7300 is the upside target for GBP USD, and I'm bullish until then. Basically, right, I was in this trade. I just need to go to a lower time frame. Okay, so you guys know on Instagram I put this trade before and after. Counter trend break, and then we had this counter trend break. I said, we got the Kumo here, Kumo support. We were above the 200 moving average once again. Okay, so here I said watch out for the breakout retest. There's a retest, that red candle, and then the continuation. We also had the moving average crossover, the Kijun, and we were using the cloud as support. As you can see, flat cloud support just here. And yeah, yesterday, boom, we did actually smash through resistance once again. We did in fact hold over 1.7, and there was not going to be any selling going on whatsoever until we dipped way back down that level. But as you can see, the price is in fact being held here. I do in fact expect probably another green bar or two, maybe even three, but there's no sales going on here. People are asking me, should we sell GU? Like, why would you sell a currency pair which have just broken major resistance? It's like, this just goes back to basics, you know. A lot of people are entering this market uneducated and asking me, I'm getting so many stupid messages just on Facebook saying, bro, GU up or down? Right. If you need to ask somebody GU up or down, or you shouldn't even be in the market, because you just got no education whatsoever, and this market is ruthless, and you're just going to lose your money and end up crying. So again, guys, just a word of advice: just get some education. You know, it'll save you a hell of a lot of money. I lost so much money on my Forex journey, but I gained a hell of a lot of experience, which I can pass on to other people. But you know, that was a lot of persistence and a lot of chart time. Okay, so moving on, GBP USD 1.7140, then 1.7300. The best thing to do on GBP USD on a trade like this, once you brought the higher time data down and you know where the overall directional bias, best thing to do is just zoom into a lower time frame. I'm just going to remove all my lines. Best thing to do is zoom into a lower time frame. Yeah, it was yesterday's move. I could probably put a Fibonacci from here to here. Okay, so scenarios here could just blow out the top, hit 1.7140/50 and go higher, or it could probably see a slight retracement back down to one of these fib levels before going higher. So what I would have to put on the counter trend line here, and again on this 15-minute chart, I will be looking for the breakout retest continuation. And once I get the breakout retest continuation here, you can in fact go long. This is what I'm going to be waiting for. Or we might see a dip down here to one of these Fibonacci levels before going long. So again, just be patient. The market will move eventually. Don't just jump in like with no confluences or strategy. Okay, so that's my bias on GBP USD. And when we do reach 1.73. I'm going to then be looking, you know, maybe it's time for a trend reversal or so on. So, GBP USD bullish, Euro bullish. Okay, on to the next one. Aussie dollar weekly. Now this one, I know a lot of people are trying to sell this pair, but I don't know why. Again, back to basics. We are bullish. We are in fact. But above all, everything's bullish. Higher lows, again, simple price. Like, you don't need any indicators to read higher lows on a chart. Okay, so weekly, next level of resistance for Aussie is 0.9619, and then a resistance 2 on the weekly is 0.9720. And we are currently at 0.9456. I'm long on this trade. I'm around £9,000 up on this trade, just overnight, which is great. It's a pip-full morning. But as I say, we haven't had the best 3 weeks, so we are still just around break even for the last month, which is fine. We had 5 months win, a 1 month break even. Completely honest, it's not all roses out here. We don't say every day is a winner. Every day is not a trading day for one. Every week's not a trading week, and every month isn't a trading month. So just take it on the chin, go and enjoy yourself. Don't get too attached to a trade, don't get too attached to the market, and so on. So you've got to keep your psychology balanced, go do something else with your life until things start to move again, which they will eventually. Okay, so Aussie, we noticed on the weekly we do have some resistance up above. Okay, so if you go to the 4 hour, that resistance, it does in fact line up with some daily resistance over here. Okay, so just bear that in mind for a second. Okay, so as you can see, let me just zoom in and make this a little bit clearer. As you can see, Aussie dollar trend line, above the trend line. Until we've broken that trend line, no sales are going to go on. That's just one simple, logical piece of kit that I've just put on there, so to speak, that tells us that this is not this is not like in any sell mode whatsoever. So I don't understand why people are selling and asking me. People even message me saying sell this, sell that. You know, it's like trading. I'll have to mention it again. Trading isn't a team sport. You're a man on an island when you trade. I know lots of people are all in groups. This is one of the things that what separates the winners from the losers. You do not enter groups and discuss trading ideas with other people. Fair enough, you can do it for a little bit, but then you might wake up and think, oh, I haven't done a withdrawal in 4 years, so I might have to just change my strategy and so on. And I'm just talking of experience. I used to do all the time: Facebook groups, WhatsApp groups, I know, LinkedIn groups, Twitter groups, Skype groups, all of that kind of stuff. I do follow some traders on Twitter, but I hardly ever look at anything they do. You can't. It's just you have to trust your own judgment, live with it, love it, and yeah, as I say, you're a man on an island when you trade. You can't be bringing everyone else's influences and market biases into your brain, because it's only going to distort your actual trading itself. Okay, so Aussie dollar overnight, we kind of had a breakout here. Okay, so I'm long again. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. This is so simple. It's like you could teach this to like toddler or something. They could just spot out these higher lows on a chart, and even they wouldn't go short after spotting them. Okay, so breakout. I am looking for a retest. Let's just go to the 1 hour. Breakout, retest, continuation. There's a breakout, clear breakout. We do, however, we've just been capped again by yearly highs, but we should be smashing through them soon, hopefully. If we smash through yearly highs, breakout, retest, continuation, 0.9600 and 0.9700 upside targets for Aussie. And just to mention, we've got non-farm payroll this week, which hopefully this moves up in the next 2 days, and I can brings my stop loss up, and non-farm payroll might be the game changer to send these majors higher. That's just my view. As you know, our team is at Astrofx. We do not trade news. We just teach you what to look out for, what's important, and what to stay away from, because we believe that the market is technically pure. In other words, everything in the market, all the key levels, are what are really dictating where the currencies are going to go. And fundamentals are just basically an excuse for market manipulation. That's just my view. I could be wrong, but I've seen a lot in this market, so I'm going to stick to my view. Okay, so there's my bias on Aussie breakout, retest, continuation. It's looking quite strong, even if we don't have a retest. I do think it's going to go higher. So we've got another 144 pips to the next target, and then 244 pips to target 2. So that's my bias on Aussie. Again, guys, I appreciate all of the feedback and people learning and so on. It just gets better and better, and we do this to basically prove the whole trading, everything about trading is just technical analysis. Well, in our case, it's technical analysis. As some people message me like, just haters everywhere. Really, it's really bad. It's like people's intentions. They just want to see you like suffer, but they can't, because we're showing and proving time and time again analysis. We've been doing this for 4 or 5 years, and we're only getting better and better as we do it, and we share it with people for free, and we give people quite a lot for free. And it's just one of them. It's like no one can really come and say anything. because the proof is in the pudding right here. So this is why we do this also, but we love to see everybody, you know, just picking up little hints, tips, you know, things that they might have missed, because when you're trying to teach yourself online, whew, there's a whole another story. Okay, so Aussie bullish, GU bullish, EU bullish, on to the next pair, Euro Yen weekly. Alright, again, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low. We are in fact right on the support level of the cloud. Okay, we have in fact put in a higher low just here. If this is a higher low, again, same as the euro scenario, we're not going to be selling against this trend. Trend is your friend. This is where the smart money is. This is where the people with big accounts of money are looking. They're going to push these prices higher because they're mainly operating on the larger time frames. I do not look at anything lower than a 1 hour, especially not to draw support and resistance. I keep my key levels to monthly, weekly, daily and 4 hour. Sometimes 2 hour, but I try not to because I know they're the strongest and they're the most reliable. Okay, so with that being said, I think we put in support at 137.70 on the Euro Yen. Let's go down a notch. 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart. This is what my entry was yesterday. Okay, so just a quick another tip, guys. This is what we're teaching. This is what I like to do all the time. Is you need to get into this routine of what you're actually going to look for on the charts. I could rip down and analyze like 5-6 pairs in maybe 20 minutes, only because I know what I'm looking for. Back in the day when I used to come here and I used to get up at 6 in the morning, but I didn't know what I was looking for. I had no strategy or anything, and I thought, you know, I'll just sit here all day and just trade like from 6 in the morning to 6 at night, not make anything. 6 months later, I'll review my life and think, oh, I've wasted quite a lot of my life because I didn't know what I was doing. Again, what I like to look for is I check them monthly, weekly, daily first, and then I see if they line up with each other. I see where the major key levels are, where the market's going to go, and then I zoom to a lower time frame in order to find confluences to support my support my trade execution in line with that larger time frames bias / direction, so to speak. So this is what I did on this Euro Yen. We had the trend line. Trend line's very, very powerful if you know how to trade them properly. Okay, so we broke the trend line here. This was my 4 hour setup chart, so I divided it by 4, went to the hourly. Okay, so here's my breakout yesterday. Boom, I was in right there. I'm buying from there. I'm around 40 pips up or so. Target 1 is in fact, let me just go back to the 4 hour. And obviously this method of trading, guys, also your targets are always going to really be the same because you're going off the same target of what the higher time frame's telling you. But when you zoom in to lower time frames in order to refine your entry, once you get quite good at it, you can in fact manage to get a really, really good risk reward, because you can put your stop loss maybe below the last low or so, which you might not have necessarily seen on the higher time frames. So target 1, 140. Target 2 is the first point of the trend line right here, 142. So Euro Yen long on this. Again, we've been updating all of our trades, wins and losses, on Instagram because that's the easiest platform for us to do so. So yeah, we're going to update this trade for you guys. Long Euro Yen, another 110 pips for target 1. I'll probably take 70% of my position out, maybe 60% of my position out at 140 if we do get there. I have in fact covered all my stops now, so if Aussie or Euro Yen reverses on me, I will lock in a few pips. So that's also good. Okay, so Euro Yen. GBP AUD is looking really sideways. I'm not really liking this at all right now. I don't even really want to go over it. But upside we're going to see 1.88. Downside we might revisit 1.79. But yeah, it's too choppy for me. I don't even want to go into this right now and confuse people because there's nothing there to really trade, and it's quite a volatile pair, so I don't want to give any bias on that because I haven't got one. I don't want to obviously make you guys do something stupid. So yeah, I'm going to leave that one out. I'm just going to go over gold. Gold weekly, as you guys know, we maybe put in this inverse head and shoulders here. Head, left, right. Okay, so we need to break this as a neckline, breakout, retest, continuation higher. But I did in fact say, if we just go down to the lower time frames, last week I said the upside target for gold is going to be 1330, and early hours this morning we hit 1333 in 1 week, so that's very good. And when it, it was around here somewhere, 1280, so that's a good 400 pip move that I said. I didn't enter this trade. I'm still working on gold because you can't trade it out. You can, but you can't. I'm working on another little method and system to trade gold with, which I haven't yet mastered. I'm not going to claim I am a master at gold because I'm not. So yeah, gold's looking pretty good up move. And yeah, so next up for gold, if you can break this level, we're probably going to come up to 1350 / 1360, and downside for gold probably back to 1300 or 1290. But the bulls are kind of in control right now. But again, I'm going to stay out for a day or so. I just monitor gold. I print screen everything and journal it all, so I can go back in time and refine my strategy and so on. Again, lots of people always ask me this. Another thing, people ask me about gold. Like, bro, gold. Tell me about gold. I'm in gold in loss, or oil, or wheat, or something stupid. I'm like, you don't go. Like, I made a huge mistake in the past by going from Forex overconfident because I just won a hell of a lot of money on Forex, and the students know this. We tell all our stories, and I went over to gold and I blew like so much money on gold because I can't trade it. Like, I don't know these people. You cannot go straight over to gold if you haven't even mastered like Euro USD, for example. It's like one step at a time, people. Okay, so just relax on the gold trading if you don't know how it moves. Okay, so just a quick run over. Euro USD bullish, GBP USD bullish. So Euro USD 1.3750, GBP USD 1.7300, Aussie dollar 0.9700, Euro yen 140s. GBP AUD, there's nothing there for me to tell you, and gold might be up or down, so that's my whole bias on the market. News is going on at the moment. What's going on in the news world? Okay, I'm up some nice profit on that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That's our bias for the week ahead. Love to hear your comments, questions, observations, any feedback, positive or negative. Criticism is constructive. We're used to that kind of stuff now. And also, for you guys, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but we got the Maserati back. We got it matte blue out of the garage on Saturday, and we did a little video. It's on our YouTube channel of the Maserati pickup and the transformation. I'm sad to say though, guys, when you start doing well, people start hating very, very badly. And I had the car out of the garage. Short little story for you. I had the car out of the garage on the Saturday around 2 p.m. and I've took it to my hometown, small little town. Not much going on here, to be quite honest. I've drove it around the town for a few hours. First day I wanted just one day off because I've been working quite a lot recently. One day off anyway. Drove around town, met some friends, had some food, caught up with some students and so on to track their progress, give a bit of motivation, and the police come and take the car, even though it was insured, fully legitimate, everything's legitimate. They took the car off me because my last name wasn't on the certificate, but my middle name was. And it's just a load of crap. We got the car back within 48 hours, but I'm just telling you this story because it's one of them. You don't want to get too angry when these people hate you. It's a lonely road. It's a lonely road, guys, when you are breaking out of the boundaries and the limitations of society. So just a quick heads up there. Just stay cool, stay focused, and keep doing what you do best. So yeah, it was a great weekend. Okay, so Technical Tuesdays Volume 3 wrap up. Contact us at contact@astrofx.com. website www.astrofxc.com, and yeah, we'll hear from you guys soon with full market updates on the Instagram, and we'll review everything in volume 4. Hope you guys learn something. I hope you guys can profit off these trades. Again, we just show and prove our analysis time and time again. We're really happy that people make money off it. So yeah, have a great day, and we'll catch up soon. Thank you very much.